Welcome to Beyond Just Money with me, Samta, and today I have with me Nidhi Sinha, who is the head of content for Kalkine Media. Now, even as vaccines are reaching millions of people worldwide, experts view vaccination in children as a critical step in ensuring that we achieve herd immunity to defeat the pandemic. So, welcome, Nidhi. Please share your views on this thing with our listeners.
Thank you, Samta, and you're right that at this stage it is crucial to administer vaccination to all age groups, including children. The United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or the CDC, has highlighted that getting children vaccinated is vital to reach herd immunity and protecting the world against the coronavirus. Although fewer kids, as compared to adults, have been infected by COVID, they can still become sick and spread the virus. Herd immunity basically occurs when a large population becomes immune to a virus through vaccination, and then the virus has no one to infect really. According to the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Mr. Anthony Fauci, the world cannot reach herd immunity until children are vaccinated. In fact, Dr. Fauci has estimated that 70 to 85% of the population would need to be vaccinated or become immune to achieve herd immunity. Hence, vaccine developers have started clinical trials on adolescents as well as younger children to evaluate the safety and efficacy of COVID-19 vaccines for every age group, Samta.
Well, it certainly is a sigh of relief that vaccination trials have finally begun for children. But where are these trials at this stage?
Well, some success has been achieved there. Moderna said on May 25th that a clinical study of its COVID-19 vaccine, which is called mRNA 1273, showed 100% effectiveness in the 12 to 17 years age group. In fact, Moderna CEO Stefan Bancel said the company would submit the study data to the US Food and Drug Administration and other regulators globally in early June and seek authorization for the vaccine. For the trial, Samta, more than 3,700 participants who were between 12 and 18 years of age were enrolled in the US for the clinical trial. Moderna said the mRNA 1273 met the safety and tolerability profile, which was consistent with the phase 3 study in adults. No cases of COVID-19 were found in participants who were administered with 2 shots, while 4 children who received the placebo were found positive. The good part is that the vaccine showed 93% efficacy in participants with mild cases of COVID-19 in the 14 days after the first dose. Moderna said it did not find any significant safety concerns, which is a relief. Common side effects observed included headache and fatigue. The company noted that it will monitor all participants in the trial for the next 12 months. Earlier in May, the FDA gave emergency use authorization for Pfizer-BioNTech's COVID vaccine for 12 to 15-year-olds in the US. The vaccine, which was jointly developed by Pfizer and Germany's BioNTech, showed 100% effectiveness.
Well, that's great news. And are there any other companies vouching for vaccines for kids?
Oh yes, Johnson & Johnson is planning to commence its pediatric studies. Last month in the UK, AstraZeneca started a clinical trial for its COVID-19 vaccine among 6 to 17-year-olds. Then if you look at China, Sinovac announced that the company had submitted initial data to Chinese medical regulators, demonstrating that its vaccine is safe for children and adolescents. Then again, India-based Bharat Biotech will evaluate its COVID-19 vaccine in a phase 2-3 clinical trial on children who are between 2 and 18 years of age. According to a report by a news agency PTI, the study will be performed on about 525 participants at several sites in India. Earlier this month, Bharat Biotech's COVID-19 vaccine, which is also known as Covaxin, was recommended for a phase 2-3 clinical trial by an expert panel on children by an expert panel for children aged between 2 and 18 years. The COVID-19 Expert Committee of the Central Drug Standard Control Organization has basically given its approval to the Indian firm to conduct the clinical study. So, Samta, really hoping that there is a breakthrough somewhere soon.
Absolutely, Nidhi. And to conclude, we hope that the vaccine for children gets a go ahead soon.
That step is really important for us to, imagine a world that is COVID free. Thanks, Samta.
Well, thank you so much, Nidhi, for sharing this information with our listeners today. To our listeners who want to listen to this podcast again, please log on to our website, that is kalkinemedia.com, or you could also go on to our YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for latest notifications on the new videos and the podcasts that are published. Until we see you next with yet another insightful episode of Beyond Just Money, as we always say, stay upright and invest wise with Kalkine.